At 72, LA-born William "Billy" Whitaker seems happy to spend his days playing his guitar on the boardwalk. He's been on the streets in and around Venice, he says, for 20 years. If they offered you a shelter bed, would you take it?
Perhaps.
Depending on?
Pretty much everything, you know, location, hours of operation.
He's exactly the kind of person the LA County Sheriff's Department says they're trying to help with their homeless outreach services team. Back on the beach again because, says the sheriff, the city and Councilman Mike Bonin have failed to do their jobs here.
When lives are at stake, I have to do something. And if you handcuff the local law enforcement, in this case the Pacific Division of LAPD, to not enforce the rule of law, well, bad things happen.
But Councilman Bonin is firing right back, saying the sheriff, an elected official, is trying to exploit the homeless issue for political gain. If he gets people off the street and into housing, how is that bad?
If he gets people off the street and into housing, that's wonderful. Is he getting people off the street and into housing, or is he actually driving people to the housing that PATH or the VA or the St. Joseph Center or that Cher has already been providing, that is already out there?
Too early to answer that question. I can say the teams we saw seemed patient and caring. They don't want to get into politics. They just want to do their job.
Our goal is to initially just have human contact with these individuals who are suffering from homelessness, figure out what they need.
Meantime, visitors, especially those here for the first time like Steve Jones and his son, shocked by what they see.
I can't believe how many homeless people are here, and they allow them to stay here. It's crazy.
That's a typical reaction to Alex and Christine. So right now, the sheriff said they're going to be out there perhaps 3 days a week. Their emphasis isn't necessarily on physically moving people, relocating them yet. It's more that so-called outreach where they're talking to people, trying to gain trust, trying to encourage them to voluntarily leave. But that takes time, and that takes patience, and that's something that a lot of the folks that live around here have run out of a long time ago. Live in Venice, I'm Phil Schuman.
But they haven't run out of live music.